So today, the community series is getting a revamp. Now, it wasn't too long ago that, I wouldn't say I was complaining, but it was kind of a bit annoying how they'd removed all of the community jobs in the game. And then the ones that they added in were, hang on, I can hear myself on my stream too loud. And then all the ones that they added into the game weren't there for very long. And it was kind of like, well, what was it? They'd already added them in the game beforehand. They removed them all, and then they just added some in from the, previous months again. Yeah, mine got added in as well. No, well, this is before they did that. Mine got added in twice for whatever reason. But anyway, but it's getting a revamp. They are changing it, and they've come out, and fair play, because this is what needed to happen. They've come out and they've said certain things about how you get your jobs in the community series. They're actually going to be rewarding players with a jacket if you get your job in the community series, which is better than nothing. I'm not too bothered about getting it myself. I mean, I will check it out because obviously I had the job in there, but I still feel like that was just completely random that mine got thrown in there. But they've actually come out now and given you a list of things. Well, I'll get it up. And this is something that I've been going on about before, and they've actually provided as a proper update. Because beforehand it was like, tag your job with the community series. And they said that ages ago. And I did. But it was like, some of the jobs that were getting picked to go in there, they can't have been changed to... well, look, some of these races were from like 2015, yeah? 2015. And this is before a lot of the stunt props got put in, so you can imagine the type of jobs that were getting thrown in there if you didn't see them. No, can you all remember River Rat Think? And that's one of those where it's like, you've got all these good jobs that have been made recently over the years. And look, these are jobs a lot better than the one that I got in the community series as well. So I'm not even saying that mine deserved to be in there. But a lot of these ones that were getting thrown in were nowhere near to the level as some of the ones that you may have seen on somebody like Bruffet's stream, for example. Those are the ones that need to get put in the community series because they are really good jobs, and they're better jobs than what Rockstar have made in a lot of the cases. And I wouldn't say mine's quite up to standards for that. Obviously, I've took some inspiration from some of those jobs before, and if you've seen stuff like the one that was in the community series, it was kind of like my own sort of style. It wasn't a rip-off or anything. It's just, it was interesting seeing how people had spent so much time in the creator doing these clever little things. I just thought I'd give it a go myself, applying my own logic from some of the other tracks that I'd made beforehand. So that's how those came about, and that was like, I don't know, that's 2 years ago now since I made that. 2 years ago. And put it this way, hopefully we get better jobs in the community series, because I think it's only a good thing, because like I said, a lot of the jobs that get made, the very top quality ones, they're a lot better than the ones that Rockstar have made. Shadow, welcome. I'm not that bothered about it. If it looks alright, then whatever. I don't like wearing jackets. If I can customize my character, I'm not going to wear a jacket. I don't like them. For whatever reason, they're just weird. Bulldog, welcome. So they came out. Let me mute my stream. I should get my phone so I can get the chat on the phone, because I will be going to the newswire that they put out. YouTube, there we go. Why doesn't it just come up with my stream straight away? There we go. You think that it would do. Right, so if I go to community series and then go to Chrome, right, this should work. Yeah, there we go. So, new GT Online community race series and combat series, plus a unique reward for creators, tips to get featured, and more. So, starting this Thursday, GT Online players can experience the new community race series, focusing on the very best community-made tracks, keeping racing groups together to jump straight into the next one. So blah blah blah, this is kind of like you know, they say a similar sort of thing as to what we've been getting beforehand, but I reckon there's going to be a bit more to it, because, well, I mean, if there wasn't a bit more to it, they wouldn't have put out this newswire. I've not fully read this, but a lot of it is just filler stuff, to be honest. Like, in the future weeks, the Community Race series... Oh, my cable's playing up on my mic. I can't hear my mic monitoring properly. There we go. In future weeks, the Community Race series will make way for the new Community Combat series, highlighting creative deathmatches, King of the Hills, survivals, and more. New jobs will feature frequently as the series rotates, so you can dive straight into the latest community-powered maps or fire up your tried and true favourites on the fly. The original mixed-genre community series will also return during seasonal events featuring new and classic modes from the most talented GTA Online creators out there. So this is that jacket. Bulldog says, so when Rockstar make the game unplayable to many, me included, do we get our money back? I have to purchase this game 4 times. Or purchase when this was not a thing. I wouldn't have purchased it if it was. You're selling your Series X? How come? Getting an Xbox One? You got physical games. Yeah, but the Series X has got physical a disc drive. You can play physical games on that. I don't know, my cable's playing up on my mic. I'm just trying to sort it out. There we go. Each job featured in the community series will result is the result of creativity. I can't read it. It's this mic. It's playing up. I can't hear myself talk. Ingenuity and technical skill. In recognition of those talents, each creator featured in the community series, including any previously featured creator, so that's what I'm saying, like I'll be able to check out the jacket, will be gifted the new... Honestly, I can't read this for much longer. It's the way I'm like looking off to the side. This bloody cable, honestly. Look, I'm like 2 minutes into the stream and I'm raging over a cable. Yeah. So that's where we're going to be able to find it, in Top's bomber jackets and Rockstar Community Series Varsity. So this is it, because this is what I wanted to go over, because I've said many times before, how the hell do you get your job featured? Because it just seemed really random, because the jobs that they were picking out, they can't have been following along with their own logic with it, because they originally said tag the community series, yeah, but when you're picking out jobs from 2015, they surely can't have gone back and updated the jobs to include community series tags on some of the most random things out there. I mean, some of the jobs were... I'm going to say it. Some of the jobs were that poorly done, people did not spend a lot of time making them, so I highly doubt nearly 10 years later they would have gone back and put in hashtag community series on their tags, so then Rockstar could have verified it. You know? I mean, it's a possibility. I just don't think that happened. So I was always saying on stream, wasn't I, about it. Every time we got these poor jobs, it was like, how the hell are they picking these jobs? Because some of these jobs, fair enough, not everyone's that good at making jobs, and, you know, they are going to pick some poor jobs just to throw in the community series, just to give everyone a chance, you know? But when you're going that far back to 2015 and adding in these jobs, it's a bit, you know, anyway. They say, make it fun, a simple concept executed well can make for a really engaging experience. Or you can take inspiration from your favourite jobs. Originality is a key factor in choosing jobs for the community series. Avoid directly copying another creator's work or direct references to other entertainment properties. So that would be like, people make... is my mic actually playing up? Because this is doing my head in. That will be in reference to, like, people make like pixel art stuff, don't they? You know, of like Mario. Consider locking races to single vehicle to level the playing field. That's interesting, because mine's a single vehicle, isn't it? I think they should use Bruffy's thing for that. You know how they're split up into like different tier lists. Fishman, welcome. Only use the Rockstar creator as intended. Jobs that attempt to take advantage of exploits are a no-go. So that's basically, you know, some of the ones that get made on KO. And I think that may include, right, jobs where you are floating in the air. Because that is technically an exploit.
I am 1K3YBI.
Mikey member for 56 months. Let's go. Let's get the Pogfrogs in the chat.
Celebrates 56
I'm not with the chat up at the minute.
Membership.
Well, I have just on my phone. In fact, I can put the Pogfrogs in on my phone. I don't know what I'm thinking. There you go. There's some Pogfrogs. So yeah, this is interesting. I mean, this kind of thinking about it now. This is obvious stuff. I think a question that I've got. Let's have a look. I want to say your races have to be for 30 players in order for them to get put in there. So if you go to jobs, play job, community jobs, stunt races, are these all 30 players? Now 116. So ignore that then. But like what we were saying beforehand, all of these have already been in the community series. That was a problem. They removed all of the ones that were in there. Then the ones that they added in were just ones that we'd bless you already had before. So I don't think that's going to happen now. We're going to actually get some new ones rather than them just cycling in and out old ones. Your jobs are better than some of them. What then? River? Yeah, it's better than River Rat thing. But that's the one that I'm on about from like 10 years ago. Well, I don't know what they're going to be doing because it was a bit confusing up here with them. Well, not exactly confusing. I just want to know how exactly it's going to be done. In future weeks, the Community Race series will make way for the new Community Combat series. But then it says the original mixed genre community series will also return during seasonal events. So how often are we going to get them? Is it still going to be like a monthly thing? And then we've got the Community Race series focusing on the very best community made tracks. So it looks like we're going to get more jobs every month. Whether it's going to be every 2 weeks as opposed to like, 4 and a bit weeks. Who knows? Who knows? So yeah. Keep things moving and avoid long drawn out rounds in your job. For example, when creating a sumo style job, adjusting the out of area timer to instant can make rounds move quicker. Make sure you tag your job with the community series to maximise visibility. So that's what we already knew. So they're basically just giving you pointers as to exactly how your job should be made. Which, yeah, it does clear a few things up, but I merely wanted to know how they were handpicking them, personally. How they came to the conclusion. Well, I guess this gives you somewhat of an insight, but I wouldn't know how they're finding the jobs, put it that way. Because, when you're getting some from 2015, it's a bit confusing. And they just go on about how they've made improvements, blah, 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 getting the Discord. And whatnot. So, yeah. Would like to know why they do this now. I can't read on the phone. What did you say? Would like to know why do this now and not earlier. Let me just turn my phone off. I need to go back to the gameplay. I don't know, it's a bit of a weird one, isn't it? Because obviously we're about 10 months away now from GTA 6. I mean, it's still 10 months. As long as this is something like they carry on over into GTA 6, then fair enough, whatever. I think it's alright. Make it every week, they update it anyway. Add some races. I don't know about every week. Every week would be a lot. God, why is he so quiet? There we go. Martin, piss off. I've got to change my settings again. I'm so sorry. I got a new controller. So I need to go over the settings again. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. That's how they pick them. It feels like... Well, no, it doesn't feel like it. I've said time and time before, it feels like that some weeks, but then, remember when mine got put in January? It was as if whoever picked them then did a really good job at like looking at the races and picked out some ones that, people did spend a bit of time making them. Whereas some weeks, it's not like that, is it? It's not like that some weeks. So that's what I was saying beforehand. It was like, it was like different people were picking out the jobs to put into the community series, and some of them were just not giving a shit. They were just like putting anything in there. Oh, I've got to pick jobs for the community series. I don't want to do this. Whereas some of them, it's like, oh well, you know, I'll put in some good jobs. I'll take the time to have a look at some. And to be honest, a lot of the time, finding the good jobs is a matter of just looking at the thumbnail. So it's not exactly that hard to be picking out some good jobs. Have I still got this as well? I'm gonna do your head in here. I'm gonna introduce you to a new type of dead zone. Axial dead zone. But there's no axial dead zone setting. Axial dead zone, basically, it makes it so, well, the lower the axial dead zone is, the more raw of an input that you get going along the axes. So if you increase the axial dead zone, let's say you are moving way more to the right than going up, yeah, it will cancel out that up movement. You just can't adjust it in this game, and I think you should be able to. Guys, welcome if you just joined us. I guess we're getting some sort of, well, it's a community series revamp, isn't it? But people are saying it's like some sort of update. I mean, that's why I put update in the title. I mean, I get it's the weekly update. But yeah, like what you said, Fishman, it did feel random sometimes. But I just put that down to different people picking out the jobs, and some people doing a far worse job than others, as if they just can't be bothered. That's how it came across. My mic's not playing up, is it? I got a G7 Pro and I've just... I don't know why. I don't know why. Let's edit this profile. Look, people that review this controller, I think they could have done a lot better of a job. I'm not saying the controller's bad. I actually don't think that. I just think the people that have reviewed it haven't really reviewed it that well. Put it that way. Right, let me put this on about 25. Left stick dead zone. I'm trying to remember what I had this on beforehand. I just had it on 0. Might put it on 1. If it's, I'll put it on 0 because it's GTA, yeah, that dead zone anyway. Might increase that a little bit. Triggers, leave them as is. Right, let's test this in game then. See, that's a bit too much, isn't it now? I've got it all sorted on the other controller as well. And I've gone and got another controller. It's first person that I need to sort out mainly. See, this feels a lot more responsive. No, it's all good. Why did I get a new controller? Because they brought out the G7 Pro. This is going to be... We cannot have a conversation about controllers unless we are all autistic and schizophrenic, to be honest. Just when it comes to the controllers. I feel like, put it this way, with what I was saying about the reviews, you have to be at a certain level on video games and also play certain games to fully understand what all of these little things do on the controller. Otherwise, I don't think people are able to properly, you know, form an opinion on the controller, in my opinion anyway. You know, they will for the, you know, their type of audience, but for somebody like me, it's like, well, you've not really covered the things that I were bothered about. But they brought out the G7 Pro and I had the G7 SE. And now with the SE, you knew I was going to tell you anyway. You knew I was going to tell you anyway. So with the G7 SE, it's a really good controller. However, for something like PUBG, okay? PUBG, you've got no aim assist and there's a lot of recoil. The sticks on the G7 SE are really loose, yeah? So you don't have a lot of tension. So what that means is you can move the sticks left and right a lot easier than what you can on any other controller because, you know, you don't have to put as much force into it. But that hinders stability. Now, because it hinders stability, if you're heavy-handed, that's not going to be any good for you. And now, I'm not heavy-handed. However, it was that loose. It was almost as if... I think it's a good controller. I did get used to it with messing around with it a bit. But it's almost as if with the sticks being that loose, it is harder to, you know, control recoil on something like PUBG ever so slightly. And now this controller, I wouldn't say it's much more tense, but the tension is... there's a noticeable difference between the tension, put it that way. Like, this is more tense than what the G7 SE is. And, yeah. You just get more stability with it. Way too technical. I mean, it is. It's like, unless... And I don't mean this in a bad way. You've just got to be at a certain level when it comes to video games to fully understand what some of the things do for the controllers and, you know, changing some of the settings. Like, I think everybody... Well, to be honest, I think everybody can understand it, put it that way, but yeah, I don't think you can fully understand it to the extent as what somebody that is, you know, is good at a game can understand it. That's just come from experience from talking to other people. That's just, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of don't like how I'm making it sound like everyone's a, you know, an idiot. But I can't lie. Seen that special edition of the G7 Pro? It's fully wireless, which is weird. It says it's fully wireless, doesn't it? But that's on their website, and I've seen what you're on about, and I don't know whether it's... I want to see something on that because I feel like that's misleading advertising, because I think they uploaded a like a trailer for it, and in the description on YouTube they worded it slightly different, and it's like, well, is it going to be wireless on Xbox or isn't it? That sort of thing. I don't think it is. I mean, we'll have to wait and see. I get why you would think that because of the way they've worded it. It's weird. But like, why would that be wireless on Xbox? Does the pad have batteries? Well, it's got a battery in it, but it's wired. Upside down one-handed, yeah. Worst game mode? Or Motor Wars? Sorry, I got carried away with talking about the controller. Only Rockstar can make Motor Wars. Can take Motor Wars, and turn it into Blow Up Wars on KO. I mean, it was weird when we played it, wasn't it? Where even is the G7 SE? Here it is. It's mainly, I want to say, it definitely is more tense, but I feel like the main difference comes from the recentering spring. He said that the stick, when you let go of the stick, it feels like it wants to snap to the centre a lot more quicker, and it does snap to the centre quicker, I would say. It's more like a forceful one as well, which is kind of good because if you get to a resting point, it's kind of, you don't have to be that, you know, if you are heavy-handed, you can hold it in that spot easily. Because, you know, you're getting that force trying to snap back into the middle, so it's like countering your force at the same time, that sort of thing. But honestly, this is the thing though, I quite like the G7 SE just because of how loose the sticks are. the same time. I like both controllers for different reasons, put it that way. I think most people would prefer the G7 Pro, but I like how light the G7 SE is. It's like you're just not holding anything. Anyway, I don't know what I'm going to do until this community series stuff comes out, because there's nothing to do. I mean, there is going to be something to do, and it's actually quite an interesting day. Because, like I said, I think they should have made improvements to the community series a long time ago. This is something as well, right? I don't know if you've ever seen the G7 Pro. People that review it, the D-pad is like a circular D-pad, yeah? And the cutout is a circular D-pad. But they include 2 additional D-pads where one's more like a circle, but it's like more of a traditional D-pad sort of design. And the other one is just the regular, like a regular D-pad, you know, just a cross. And because of the cutout on the faceplate, it's a circle. So if you just use the cross one, you can see through to the other side of the controller, and people say it looks a bit weird. I was like, how are you reviewing this and you don't know what it's for? I mean, basically, the faceplates on the G7 SE can fit on the G7 Pro. So if you want to use a D-pad with your old faceplates, or the faceplates that you've bought, because you can buy faceplates for the G7 SE. If you want to use them on the G7 Pro, you're going to have to use that D-pad. That's the only reason why that D-pad's included. I mean, if you're not using a faceplate on the G7 Pro from a G7 SE, then there's no reason to use that D-pad whatsoever. But to say it's just pointless to include, it's, well, no, it's not. And this is something as well. The difference with this, and I think this is an improvement over the G7 SE. Because with the G7 SE, it took me a while to fine-tune the controller because of this one issue. Well, it's not really an issue. If you don't use control freaks, which control freaks increase the height of the stick, giving you more leverage over what you're doing, yeah? Over the stick. So, on the G7 SE, the stem of the stick isn't as thick as a regular Xbox stick, yeah? So, what that allows for is more leverage. Now that is a good thing if you don't use control freaks or anything like that, because that will actually give you more leverage than what it would do on a normal Xbox controller. However, it doesn't necessarily raise the height, so you'd feel comfortable with it. But if you put on the control freaks, it's almost like you get too much leverage. And the problem with that is, you imagine the response curvature laid out on a graph, yeah? Because you can move that stick more, imagine if that response curvature was stretched out even more than what it is already, you know, with having that extra leverage with the control freak on top of it. You know, you've got years worth of muscle memory with your aim being messed up by only a few %, to be honest. But it's enough for you to need to be able to, well, to have to change the outer dead zone to account for the fact that you've got more leverage. So if you adjust the outer dead zone and lower it, that squashes the aim response curvature, and you can make it more like a traditional Xbox controller. Hopefully, I mean, I'd have to show you a picture to show you exactly what I'm on about, but basically, because of that stem, the stem on the stick isn't as thick on the G7 SE, put it this way. Inputs, the inputs don't result in as great of an output as what it would do on a normal Xbox controller. But on the G7 SE, on the G7 Pro, sorry, it's not like that. It's more like an Xbox stick. Just with, you know, it's a GameSir stick, but the thickness of it is more like an Xbox stick, and it just feels like an Xbox stick, really. So yeah. Shall I do a KO? What shall I do? I don't know what I'm going to do, to be honest. Crash into a wall, that's what I'm going to do, apparently. I only got it though yesterday. Shadow, so I've not really done too much with it, hence why my settings weren't there. And I mainly got it out of curiosity as well. More so than anything. Mainly because, look, honestly, I was watching these reviews and I feel like, I don't know. I don't think they did a good job. Somebody subscribed and I can't see who's subscribed because the adverts are playing, but thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Nearly ran over somebody. What does down on the D-pad do? In fact, I've not got it on this profile, have I? If you play Claw right, I don't see... I get why they've got the additional bumpers on the back, yeah, because the paddles, 4 paddles, is stupid, yeah. I don't think you need 4 paddles. So these additional bumper buttons, they get in the way for me because I play Claw. So if I pull down on the trigger, it's like I catch that button accidentally. You know, on the right side. I actually like the one on the left side, but because I play Claw, the way that I push down on the trigger, because I hold the trigger with my middle finger and I'll position it towards the top, so then it's easier for me to hit the RB, so I don't have to move my index finger to hit the RB. I can just hit RB with my middle finger. But because of that, it feels like this button gets in the way, and it's like taking a bit of getting used to. Basically, what I'm going to say is, I find it annoying that they made a controller not taking claw players into consideration, especially when they're making a higher end controller where technically more people at this price point is probably going to be playing claw than on a traditional controller. And thinking about it now, I think if you're going to add in additional buttons like that, what they should have done is maybe extend the shoulder button ever so slightly, and the last quarter of the shoulder button, you know, the bumper button, the last quarter of those 2 buttons should have been separated into another button. So then you don't have that issue when playing claw, and it's like, you know, you can intentionally hit that as a button anyway if you just play normally. Like testing it out now, like you can easily activate the shoulder buttons without even being anywhere near that last quarter, and then you could quite easily press that last quarter in without hitting the shoulder button. So I think that should have been something they should have given a go. Because the way that they've done it, it's just like the way all these other controllers have done it. It's just, we'll put some extra buttons on, rather than giving it a good think. Just reading the chat. Welcome if you just joined us, by the way. I appreciate it. I think I got used to the driving with the dead zone, so I think I'm going to lower it, you know, the anti-dead zone. Plus, I kind of want to say the dead zone value is different when you're driving. Oh, I changed the profile. That's why. What an idiot. That's why I was driving all over the place. Right, let's give this a go then. It's hard to tell. I mean, I could only probably test this in a race. Might notice a difference then. Put it this way anyway. to sum up this controller, if you are looking for, well, to get a better controller and spend a bit more money on it, maybe something that's more comfortable, and you want it to be more feature rich, then, and you don't mind it being wired on Xbox, definitely give the G7 Pro a think. I would definitely recommend it. I'd recommend it any day of the week over an Elite Series 2. The Elite Series 2 is so outdated and it's just overpriced for what it is. Potentiometer sticks that don't even feel that good anyway. Spending what? People are spending like £150 on that thing. It's what a rip-off. Honestly, what a rip-off. Whereas the G7 Pro is £90. So, yeah, you save a bit of money. You get a better controller. That's more feature rich. Better build quality. And it feels more comfortable. Right. I think I'll just do a KO. There's nothing else to do. I mean, I've do a variety of things that I can test out these controller settings then. The one thing I will say, like the micro switches in the D-pad just feel unnecessary. It's just, it doesn't feel that right. It just doesn't feel right, put it that way. Maybe I'll get used to them. It feels weird pressing up and down on the D-pad. Let me just request that. I'm gonna go over it on my oppressor.
Hi you, can I do this pitch or what?
I'm an idiot, right? The reason why I'm still getting stick drift is because is basically what I was saying with the leverage. So like 20 beforehand may have been like 25 on the other controller, yeah? If I go down to 16, I've got to get it to a point where I've not got stick drift. In third person. Because that's where I got it to last time. Up to 18. Yeah, that felt good. I mean, I may have said this last week, but just in that anti-dead zone thing, it's not perfect, put it that way, because obviously you're not changing the in-game settings itself, but it's a nice little trick to be able to get no dead zone on a game that doesn't allow you to do it. Don't know why I said halal. I don't want to do that. I wanted to do that. I thought he was going to tip in the water then. Guys, welcome if you've just joined us. Appreciate it. 100,000 for it. But you know it's a joke now, innit? Sanchiansky. Guys, welcome if you've just joined us. If you are enjoying, feel free to leave a like and also subscribe. I do appreciate it. Let me try. Can you access your Xbox messages online? Of course. I don't think you can you? I've not signed in. I'm gonna play something on cloud gaming. Continue anyway. Don't want to be in full screen.
Bye.
Oh god, I can hear Forza booting up. I loaded up Forza because just so I can see the messages. So this is it, right? This is it. Xbox will have sent you a message if you're in England. Well, the UK. Oh, I can't hear the menu music. As part of our compliance program. Compliance program. We don't want to lose our services in the UK. We want to put money over people. The joke, innit? It's just, well, I don't think there's anything wrong with capitalism, but when capitalism's on overdrive and it's, you know, it's the current system that we're living in, Jesus Christ, get me out of it. Anyway, as part of our compliance program for the UK Online Safety Act, I mean the Online Invasion Act, adult Xbox accounts must verify their age to keep full access to social features like chat and invites. You can't even send invites. Is it that best not be game invites? God, imagine losing access to game invites because you won't upload your formal ID just to play a video game. Jesus Christ. You know, fuck them all. Fuck Keir Starmer, honestly. Honestly, Keir, mate, if this is against the Online Safety Act, come and fucking get me. Jesus Christ, come and arrest me, you dickhead. Send them all after me. You know, send them all after me. You don't even go for these rapists in these illegal immigrant hotels, and you cover all this shit up. Yet you're gonna go after people for attacking you online. You're causing offence to somebody. What even is being offended anyway? It's such a weird term, and it being offended. Why? Like, what is being offended? Anybody can make something up. Oh, that offends me. No, it doesn't. Shut up, dickhead. You know what I mean? Shut up, dickhead. You know, people have said ridiculous things to me about, you know, include about me being, you know, type 1 diabetic. I've not even got offended over that. It's just whatever. I think you're a moron. If you're going to attack me over something I can't help, I think you're an idiot. I'm not offended. I just think you're stupid. Anyway, and causing an anxiety as well. Now, oh my god, the fucking plane smoking. Look, this is Keir Starmer. This is Keir Starmer doing this to me. Anything new on the Minecraft world? No, not really. I'm getting attacked by Keir Starmer. I was just about to say, right, this causing anxiety rubbish. What bollocks? Is everyone Pedro Pascal? You get arrested for that as well. Causing anxiety online. You get the police knocking at your door and then you've got to do, like, I don't know, some sort of community service. Ridiculous things like this. And this is crazy as well because they're putting all these things in place here. And I don't know how many job descriptions the government have put out there now. I mean, they're doing this on purpose just to rile people up and cause division. But I don't know how many job descriptions they put up now, right? Where, guess what? If you're white British, you can't apply for that job. You have to be from an ethnic minority background. And if you're white, you have to be, I don't know, like... It gives a list of places where you've got to come from where they consider people to be white, but I don't consider them to be white because white started off as slang for Northwest European, which is, I don't know, it's just weird how these terms have come about, isn't it? It's bizarre. It's sick of it. It's almost like we need nuking and resetting, you know. God, you know, street mate. The happiest day of your life will be, you know, when the nuke siren starts playing from Fallout 76, but in real life. Everyone's screaming and you're there like, you know what? I've got my weapons, I've got my power armor. I'm gonna be fine. It's a bit of a joke. But look, imagine if that siren went off in real life. It'd be crazy, you know. Like that was a real thing, because that voice is so like, I don't know the word to describe it. Well, I can't think of it, it's on the tip of my tongue. And I can't quite spit it out. So anyway, as part of this Online Safety Act, you have to verify your age or you can't send invites. That best not be game invites. Starting early 2026, these features will be limited until you verify, though you'll still be able to access your account, purchase games, games and achievements.
Okay, wait over there.
This message contains unknown content. Well, let me bloody view it.
As soon as you go beyond the airstrip, you must be careful. If guards get a good look at you,
I can't mess around with this, can I? 'Cause I'm gonna mess myself up if not.
something is not right. Safest thing is to stay out of sight.
So yeah, that's something that I saw before I started streaming today. I can't even... There we go. That's something that I saw before I started streaming today. It's just ridiculous. And then you put in your formal IDs. It's like what I said on Twitter about Rockstar doing it as well. And look, these companies are not on your side. I mean, we could really do with these companies actually sticking up for us. And it's like, well, actually, we don't want to put your information like that at risk. We don't think you should be able to do that. And if these companies started pulling services, you know what they would do if they truly cared about us, they'd pull the services from our country. And just be like, no, we're not doing this. And then people would just kick off because they've not got access to these services. But instead, these companies are just complying with it. And then, you know, all these people are going to put up their formal IDs just to be able to access non-essential services. Oh, it's just stupid. And then you've got AI moderation going on at the same time. Getting knocks on your door for saying something that others may consider offensive. It's ridiculous.
They may have moved the signal box this time. Could be up on the tower. Could be ground floor.
And this is the thing though, because this is only for non-essential services at the minute, yeah? How long is it going to be until it starts spreading to more essential things? Especially because the end goal for it is to, you've got to show your ID, or I mean, you'll have some more things to identify exactly who you are before, well, at this point, but you'll need stuff like that to be able to buy food and water. That's what it's getting to. Rather than you just going to the shop and spending your money, you'll need ID to spend your money. And you already see the foundations for that being laid down, even by people that lots of people think it's happening. How do I word this? I've all of a sudden turned into a retard. A lot of the people that are doing this as well and putting these legislations in place, they are people that people trust. I mean, lots of people like Trump. I think he's a knobhead as well. Because he's all a part of this system that's just keeping all this bullshit going. I don't care what some of his political beliefs are. I think it's a pantomime. Especially when they're putting in these legislations that's basically going to make it so that people down the line are able to do that. Right, we've got bearer bonds anyway. And now we've got... Listen to this. Are you still there in the chat, Fishman? I'm going to say this anyway. So, like, we've got Labour in charge at the minute, yeah? They are considered a left-wing party, and we've got a right-wing party, yeah, called Reform. And Reform basically think this is a right-wing party that trans women should be in jail with women. They should be in women's prisons. And Labour, the left-wing party, think no, if you're a trans woman, you should be in a men's prison. What is going on? You know, if this isn't like peak comedy and pantomime, I don't know what is. Don't know what is. Like, you get called a fascist for being a Reform UK supporter. Yet their party thinks women, trans women, should be in women's prisons. You shouldn't just rock sour with anything. I mean, they've had so many like security issues over the years. I'm going to say it now. If you're submitting, look, when it comes to having to verify your age to get onto GT Online, I will either VPN or submit something that is not mine. I'm telling you now. Go on, arrest me. Arrest me. I'm trying to find service vehicles. Honestly. And you get tougher punishments than all of these rapists and whatnot, because they, you know, they've got to try and keep the prison demographics in line with the UK average, so they give out lower sentences to these minorities because these minorities are committing more crimes. So they're not coming over to integrate, they're just coming here as using it as some sort of economic zone just to benefit their own pockets. They don't actually care about England. They don't give a shit. You know what? I probably would feel safer in a lion pen, to be honest. I genuinely think that... look, you could make good friends with a lion if you knew how to interact with them. Like, some of these people are just going to stab you willy-nilly. You know, when we've got people coming from places like Afghanistan and Syria. God. And obviously that's I'm not having a go at Afghanistan and Syrians, but obviously who's coming across, you know, you potentially get all these terrorists coming over. I think people, I don't know, I think there's a lot of people that don't really know how far deep we're into all of this mess. Like, it's not really sunk in for them yet, and the consequences down the line. That's what it feels like to me. It's such rapid demographic changes that are an issue to me. Because with such rapid demographic changes, how can these people ever integrate? They can't integrate because you're just bringing over that many. You've basically transplanted entire regions, well, entire communities would be a better way of putting it. Entire communities from places like Pakistan, India, and a countless other amount of countries. Like, they just don't need to integrate. They don't even need to learn English. And then you got all these doctors and whatnot that don't, you know, they specialise in speaking these foreign languages, just so then these people that don't speak English can get treatment on the NHS. It's just... There's so many things wrong with it as well, and then you get lots of people that are just going along with it because they're just stupid and they can't work things out for themselves and they have to be spoon-fed everything. And a lot of them, to be honest, just want to go along with it because it seems like the nice thing to do just because of the way it's portrayed in the media, but I don't know. I want to say a lot of the people that are really vocal about it aren't nice people. They're actually quite narcissistic, and I think they're sociopaths, but they want to come across as if they are nice people because they care more about how what others think about them rather than what they think about other people. It's all about them, not about other people, whereas somebody like me, I could not give a shit what people think about me. It's just, I'll say what I think people need to hear. whatever.
If you take out the security
But yeah,
quietly, no one
I didn't really want to have a discussion about that today, but because Xbox have sent out these messages saying you can't even send pissing invites
inside will not know you are.
unless you verify your age. Oh, what, so I can't play with anybody? Fuck off. Fuck off. Yeah. I don't swear much on stream, but fuck off. You know what I mean? What a piss take.
Use the photograph I sent you to identify
Trying to
the man.
shoot some random woman.
Va a morir, imbécil. Ah! Gonorrea.
And I swore quite a bit about it last week as well, if you remember, so...
¡Hueputa! Ah! ¡Le dieron! ¡Cúbranse!
And if you think this isn't going to impact you as well, it will do it down the line. You'll get the same thing if you're in a country that doesn't have this. I mean, saying that, I think it's very much dependent on what we do as a country, as a people. Like, people, you know, stand up against it and somehow manage to do a U-turn on it, then, which I don't see that ever happening. I don't think it'll come into places like... well, other Western European countries. It's just bollocks.
Whatever.
Do you have the codes?
Honestly, it's just bollocks.
Exit, Capitan. Put some distance
Let me just
between
quit.
yourself and casino.
You're just quitting Rockstar. Want to treat us like this after 10 years, repeatedly buying the game. Then you'll all have fun.
Fucking loser! Get me out of here!
I mean, they're only complying to this Online Safety Act thing, but what I'm saying is all these companies should be against it. They should just pull the services. You know, if they really had your best interests in mind rather than just making money, they wouldn't go along with it. Because it's ridiculous at the end of the day. Just throwing out, like, these companies are just throwing out all morals just so they can make money.
The police. How quaint. Still, you lose them, yes?
It's like what I said earlier, I'm not exactly against capitalism, but, you know, when you've got capitalism on overdrive like this, where it's become some sort of, like, weird, hyper-liberal, authoritarian sort of form of capitalism on overdrive like this, with, people say, gay race communism as well, don't they? It's just, God. Just make it stop. But yeah, like I said, I wasn't gonna have a discussion about all of this. But when Xbox send you a message saying unless you verify your age, you can't send invites, and this got sent before I started my stream, it's like, what? I can't send invites unless I verify my age. What? You're basically forcing me to provide you with formal ID to carry on using your services, and what for? Just so then you can track exactly what I'm doing and who I am, and monitor me 24/7 with AI moderation. God, you know, 1984 happened in 1984. We're in 2025 now, not even 1985. Honestly, it does me head in. There's a massive backlog, catalogue of games that you didn't play on Xbox One, so you're going to go down that route.
You can hold on to that. I will get it when you are next back in the submarine.
Be careful. Be careful how people react to this, by the way, because that will tell you a lot about the sort of person that they are, and whether you should actually be listening to them on anything. Because it's not just a this isn't a left and right sort of thing. It's not a political issue like that. I'd argue lots of things aren't like that, yeah. But you need a degree of intelligence about yourself to be able to know or understand where this is going and the true intent behind it all. And these people that think it isn't an issue, I wouldn't listen to them ever again on anything. Honestly, I just wouldn't listen to them. That is my tip today.
The fingerprint scanner we saw in Mr. Rubio's office is state of the art. Ordinary hacking tools is out of the question.
Not having shooting or blood.
We find the fail-safe tool. This is the
doubt that would be the case in England, mate. Some countries like Japan don't allow for blood in the games. So what they do is, it's like if you shoot somebody, the blood isn't red, the blood's like green or something like that. In fact, it's weird come to think about it now, because I can't even have stuff like fire, which is weird. So, you know Molotov cocktails, is it like this on this game as well? It's like it on PUBG. I know for a fact it's like it on PUBG, where it's like, it'll throw down like some sort of like gas effect that spreads. You know, it acts like fire, but if you, I've not even got them on me. If you throw down a Molotov cocktail, right, it just won't, there's no fire. Oh well, unlucky Pavel. I didn't even move backwards. I didn't even move backwards. So I thought it'd still be alive, because he was still alive when it kicks me back out. You know what, I actually think this is quicker. So I have to listen to the phone call. Well, I don't have to listen to Pavel ramble on, sorry. Git archive.
Almost there. Be careful. There will be more CCTV here.
Guys, welcome if you've just joined us. I appreciate it. If you are enjoying, feel free to leave a like and also subscribe. I also appreciate that. Who else is looking forward to this community series revamp? Because I think it's something that's quite interesting, because I've always enjoyed community created content, and Rockstar putting a spotlight on it with a community series is a good thing, because, you know, people will want to make jobs. You get to play more jobs in GTA. Overall, everyone's happy, yeah? And with them revamping it, I'm looking forward to seeing what exactly they're going to be doing with it, because I think it's going to be more jobs for people to play in GTA Online, especially at a time where not a lot of things are happening with GTA at the minute. And I've kind of said it before, I think I may have touched upon it before. If they're not going to really add too much content in themselves, at least start adding in more user-created content. I think I may have said that on stream before. It does ring a bell, actually. And at least they're seemingly going down that route. We'll have to wait and see exactly what they're going to do with it, but yeah.
In our line of work, it pays to look ahead, Captain, to think of how we cover our tracks. And the most important way will be to destroy all the... Mr. Rubio takes hold of Muselk. He will strike me with it, yes. Welcome back, Capitan. That was a master class in clandestine reconnaissance. And you have a tan, too, no? Now to business. Come over
Cut
to
in
the screen
touch.
and I will give you the tour. Bye.
You know, this is either going to be in the first box or the last box, isn't it?
The drainage tunnel then, Captain. A clever approach, but with one problem. Stainless steel grate on the entrance. We will need cutting tools to get through this underwater.
Guys, if you're behind on the stream, click the like button. I'm quite far behind on my stream for whatever reason. Bit weird. Right, where am I going to? I thought it was that one. That there kind of reminds me, you know, with the tower. Just that when I saw the single tower on its own, kind of reminded me of the house on Minecraft. If you're still there, Shadow, no, I've not really done much on it. I'm not really been on it much. I've not really played too much this week. There we go, the last box, I told you.
Did you have it yet? Bring it back to me and I will store it for final operation.
I still can't believe I got the pink diamond last week. I seem to get the pink diamond a lot now. I don't play KOs as often as what I used to do, but I definitely seem to think that the pink diamond comes up a lot more often. We've not had the Panther for a while either, have we? I want to see that again at some point, especially before GTA 6. I've got 10 months to wait now. Quite warm in here. Let me open this door.
So, Barabons are waiting for us. Not so dramatic, but very profitable.
Thank God. We got Merryweather last week, didn't we?
Goodbye.
The Merryweather one. So shit. The thing is, when I get it there, I just can't be bothered to change settings. Just, I mean, the reason why I can't be bothered to change settings, right? I'm sure I did that once, yeah? I did that once, and I swear to God, I got it like 4 times in a row. Something daft like that. I thought, you know what, no, I'm not going to bother. So I've just never done it since. It felt like I'd be at it all day. Yeah, in 707 is this little one. No one on GTA. Oh, my cable's playing up with my mic again. Lock on then. It's not even locking onto the guy in front. Not even dead. He's dead now. Can't lock onto that guy. I locked onto the guy right at the very back. I'm gonna say, is he gonna die? Okay, you have to do this, and then do this.
Looking for their computer. Probably unlocks remotely.
Right, you either see this straight away, or it just takes forever. I saw 90, I just clicked on it. There we go, that's it.
Can you open the locker now? Okay, it's one thing to get them. It is another
Steal the weapons.
get ready. Acquiring all new weapons and tools, it is labor intensive. Only way for professionals such as us. Nothing to trace, nothing to lead trouble to your door. You offend a man such as Mr. Rubio.
Can't stand the
To seek you out.
iron sight on this. It's messed me up as well. I say, don't land on my oppressor. Where is it? It's there. So about 40 minutes till this weekly update should be out. Guys, we will be looking at that community series varsity jacket that they're adding in for if you've had your job put in the community series. That's if that's if they even give me it. I don't know why I flew there as if I could put it there. Like it was a sparrow. Find a way. Can't let me access it. I like the submarine one. I don't mind it. Oh, people don't seem to like it. I don't mind it. I need to mess with my ADN sensitivity as well. You know, since I messed around with the controller settings. Because I only had it that quick because it just felt, the game just felt that slow to begin with because of the dead zones. Plus I think if you alter the anti-dead zone, I do think you lose a tiny bit of accuracy. Just because of the way it has to work. Silly me. Of course, it look weird, and I'm not in first person for this, so yeah. Guys, welcome if you just joined us. I'm just playing a KO Preco heist. Because there is nothing else to do. See, I like the sight on this, but just not all of them. Where's that guard there? It's hiding.
Well, there you are. You popped onto my sonar as soon as you took the scanner. Now, time to leave.
Is anyone on? Might as well invite straight, haven't I? Was he flashing like that last week? I think it was, wasn't it?
How was your swim, Captain? I hope you're not too tired. There are some very concerned helicopter pilots looking for you.
It's weird because I seem to remember as soon as I got out of the water last time as well, it went away. Choppy water, it's annoying for getting back. It's just going over the waves all the time. Until you get close to Yukazaka. You there, Street?
Yeah, I mean,
You're right quiet.
probably.
Is Street quiet on stream? Anyone in the chat? Can you hear Street?
Where's the boy kicked in yet?
Because then we'll know whether it's or not. If it's my headset or Street's. If you give them your ID, you'll get a panther statue. It's very quiet for you as well. It must be your headset,
The
Street.
odds of that. I'll probably say. It's still. What's this about them revamping the community?
They're splitting it into two different things. There's a community race series, and then there's a community combat series.
Ah.
GPS locked. I have your position. I will also access compound CCTV to see you when you are there. You know, I am almost jealous of you out there in the field once again, but then I think of the drainage pipe you're about to swim through, and I am not so jealous.
going to be interesting. I've not got a control freak on my left stick. It's on my G7 SE. That might mess me up a little bit on that bit. Unless you, I just sneezed twice.
Don't say box, but people are on Battlefield 6 early access.
Is it already, or is it just watching people watching clips again? Because people will be streaming it, but they're just watching clips. I've been doing that all week. It's weird because it's like all these content creators are so desperate for something new to come along, so they obviously they can make money off it. And like all this Battlefield hype just seems forced. Like it's just weird. That is actually early access street. Oh, I've got a painting.
Yeah. I've seen a couple. I've seen GTA man. He's up.
Imagine playing Battlefield 6 when the community revamp's coming out.
I know.
I'm being attacked by Keir Starmer again. What's going on there? Cut the painting. Look, what?
What?
What? Let me have my painting.
Oh, is it bugged?
Yeah. Let me have my painting. No. Right. So I'm not wasting too much time. I'm going to go up. Well, I'm going to go down and then back up, and then I'm going to try and take it again. And if it's still playing up, I'm going to have to restart. It's annoying.
I've never seen that. I have never seen that.
Yeah, I haven't. Not until today.
I've never even heard about it until now.
Yeah. I'm thinking, what's going on here? And I still don't know what's going on. It's just broken. Get through this quick. This should be the last one. Quick, let's get in there. Quick. $82.03.53.
We have the combination. Just take your time.
53.
You see the bonds? You know it is kind of us to be showing Mr. flaws in his security.
Oh, if it doesn't let me have my painting, I'm not going to restart.
Bad news. They have sealed the drainage pipe.
That is the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
It's just Rockstar. What even is that? What even is that? Like, I've never seen that before either, and I've played many Aikoes, many of them. Can we get there before him? Escape KO Parika. Got this guy first though.
That was so weird.
So, yeah, it
If
is,
you
isn't it?
cut the painting and it's gone, then you cut the painting again. That is weird.
I went too far over then. Got lost where I was. You know what I'm going to do as well, just because this has just been a weird heist. I'm going to take this bike. There's another one somewhere as well, isn't there? I'm sure there's 4 bikes. You get one there, one back there. Yeah, there's one there, look. Hiding in the corner. I think there's 4 bikes for, obviously, if you're doing it with 4 players.
Judging from their comms, it sounds like Mr. Rubio is reaching for his helicopter again. You are at the main dock now. All you need is a boat.
Best be able to get full loot down here now, because I'm not going to the other area. Cannot be bothered. Plus, I'm not that desperate for the money.
You can't be bothered going back to getting that painting. That is so weird. Never even seen it or even heard about it.
As my uncle
I've never seen it
say,
until
if
now.
you kill the moose, you carry it home. You understand? Yes. The heavier the things you take, the slower you will be.
I was weird going down the scope with, you know, that little amount of dead zone. At that range. It's almost like I need to adjust the aim response curvature to make it more exponential, just because when you adjust that anti-dead zone thing, it is as if like you lose a bit of accuracy. Right, I've got full loot anyway. Luckily. Been many times recently where I've not had full loot.
The water is full of attack boats. You will need to be careful.
Do that one.
Looks like Mr. Rubio is
Equip a
getting back
mask.
to his helicopter, just like last time.
Yeah, pretty much gone
Quick
anyway.
note about the queues and early access open beta. Since this is Battlefield's biggest open beta ever, we're putting in the work to ensure that players have the best possible experience and servers remain stable. To support this, we will use queues to protect the player experience, but expect this impact to be minimal. Shall we go on and see if it is minimal? That'd be a fun thing to do. You may encounter this during high peak moments. Well, it's 25 to 10 in the morning. Is that a high peak moment? I mean, all the Americans are asleep. All the Europeans are busy. Who's playing this? The Japanese? We'll go on and see. We'll go on and see what the queues are like, what the queues are saying.
Church is out.
I need to go to a different account though, because my EA account is linked to an email that I don't have access to anymore because my mother created my Xbox Live account years ago. I've been on Xbox Live since I was, well, I've been on Xbox Live Gold since the age of 10. So the account had to be under her email. We don't have that
That's
email
sort of
anymore,
like
so that's
me.
tied to my EA access, EA account. So it's I've got to go on a different account to play it. 598. Let's go. Let's get the Pog Frogs in the chat.
think I put a bit too many in there, but anyway.
Crispy, welcome. Shall we see these minimal impacts on Battlefield? Right. I'll be back on this. I'm obviously up. There's nothing to do on this at the minute.
Yeah, that's why I'm on Fallout.
Oh, look at this, 60 FPS clips or screenshots. You want to look at GTA 6 screenshots? Q position 260,000. No, there can't be that many. Look, at this time, there's 260,000 people waiting to get in the queue. I mean, it's EA, so you knew they were going to have some bullshit server system, but... Oh, I don't have to agree to shit, do I?
I was gonna say I'm not really into Battlefield as I
this.
used to.
270,000 people at this time in the morning. Like, what? Who's playing this? Surely there can't be that many people on. Surely the servers can allow for this many people to be playing. Look how quickly it's going down though. This is like a temporary thing that has just not been made correctly, as if they don't want to stress the servers too much by everybody continuously logging in together. But I feel like this is a bit... I don't know. Maybe... Who am I to speak about it, actually? Autumns, I'm gonna tell you a story here, right? I'm gonna tell you a story. I signed up for Battlefield Labs, you know, to play the alpha months ago, yeah? I think this may have been when they did the official reveal for it. Well, not like an official reveal. They did that like Battlefield video sort of thing earlier on in the year. And that's when I signed up then. And I never earned anything back from them. Anyway, last month, I'd not checked my emails. I mean, why would I? I wasn't expecting anything from them. And this is an email, you know, associated just with my Xbox. It's not like I'm there checking the emails for it. And they'd sent me an email on, I think, the 7th of July saying, oh, you've been selected to play in this test that's going to happen on the 11th of July. You've got until the 9th to let us know if, you know, if you're down to play it, blah, 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 that sort of thing. And I didn't see it until the other day. And I'm like, wow. I signed up for that months ago thinking they just never got back to me saying I was accepted into it. And, yeah. You can log on if you don't have a code, but you just can't play until the open beta. So what I'm saying is, if you signed up for Battlefield Labs, you get beta access now. You get the early access. So I signed up for that. So yeah, because you don't always get in. Autumns, you don't always get in.
I'll be back.
I don't know why I'm waiting for this, because like, I'm not going to get into the game before GTA updates, am I? We'll be back off on GTA. I mean, GTA is quite interesting today. 17 hours ago, there were 40,000 players waiting for the betas to start in a queue. This is EA for you. God, imagine all the server issues at launch. You missed it. Think you can get a code off Twitch drops? Yeah, you can. Is it? Let me see if people are streaming this. Right, I'm obviously not going to be playing this. I just want to see what the queue was like. Because it's EA, isn't it? But the online... I've got this on everything. It's bloody Online Safety Act's message. I've got it on Solo Supra though. I bet all these streamers are in straight away as well. I click on one stream and somebody's obviously in it. I'm telling you, man, these streamers, they bypass all these queues, I'm telling you. I love how Twitch just does not look. There's streamers on it. You know, the downfall that game will have is all this false hype built up by all of these content creators. And I get it, these content creators want to play a good game to be able to continue with a career. But it just seems so forced. Like every time I see somebody talking about it, it's just like, oh, I'm so hyped for it. It's like, it's almost like the hype is so manufactured, it's just not authentic. They are trying to basically manifest the game's success by building up all of this hype around it. They don't even, it comes across as if they don't even believe what they are saying. Which is just, it's so weird. I mean, we're in such a weird state with gaming now, aren't we? I mean, what car's on this, by the way, so I know when it's updated. I mean, it's not, probably hasn't updated yet, but... The Classy Drift Tamper and the carrying ball, the carrying balls on the podium. The Drift Tampers on the prize ride.
How you doing? Listen, I'm working on something.
Well, people can say that, yeah, but whether or not it's going to be, it just looks like a generic Battlefield game, and Battlefields have just... Battlefield games have had the core audience, and that's about it. It's not actually that much of a mainstream shooter. People will always play Call of Duty over Battlefield just because of the nature of Call of Duty. People just prefer the gameplay. They can go on about this sim stuff all they want. But at the end of the day, it's a game. I think some of the skins are silly in COD, but I think overall, if I put it this way, if I only had to pick one game to play again and it was Battlefield, a Battlefield game or a Call of Duty, I'd pick Call of Duty. I wouldn't even think twice about it. You know, and I've enjoyed games like Battlefield 3 in the past. You know, I've been playing Battlefield ever since Bad Company 1. So it's not like Battlefield doesn't mean anything to me. Typical old CODs. I'm telling you now, the best Call of Duty ever made is Modern Warfare 3 from 2023. Modern Warfare 3 2023 is just, I don't know, it's just something else. That is a good COD. And people are kind of sleeping on this Black Ops 7, you know. When people sleep on games like this, like Black Ops 7, they end up being a bit of like a dark horse. Like, they're good games that people just aren't bothered about. And that's what happened with Modern Warfare 3, isn't it? Modern Warfare 3, the exact same situation. That was a really good game. Modern Warfare 3 2023 and Cold War. Never really played Cold War. But the beat of Cold War, and it's just... The beat of Cold War was terrible. It's clearly not a finished game whatsoever. Obviously not, it's a beta bomb. Like that. If that was a beta, it felt like an alpha.
I'm back.
Welcome back, straight. Oh, I was going to mess around with this. This is what I'm on about. I think it needs to be more. It's not that exponential, but maybe 75 actually. But if you mess with this, it feels weird though sometimes. These settings are only good for fine tuning. You can't really make the game feel exactly how you want it. The only way to do that is if Rockstar allowed you to change the settings that, you know, you've not got access to. Honestly, I think I need to change my sensitivity more than anything. Now I've got this lower dead zone. What's the fire rate of the pistols like on this game? God, you've got to press down a lot on the trigger, haven't you, for the pistol to fire? It's more or less all the way down.
Yeah, to shoot it rapidly.
That's holding the trigger, yeah? Right, and this is with just me spamming the hair trigger. So it's a bit quicker, yeah? Cold War felt like a COD still, a Treyarch COD-wise. I don't know. Put my other profile back on. Because with this one I've got the dead zone still. It's like... That's horrible. First person aiming sensitivity. Let's put that down to half just a second. It's alright. Is there anywhere that I can shoot? Because I can show you what I'm on about with the axial dead zone. So like, I'll try and shoot along this wall, yeah, and if I go up and down with my aim... It's not really doing it now. It's got good control, I guess. Basically, if I was unable to just go across in a straight line like that, the axial, if you increase the axial dead zone, it'll make it easier to go across in a straight line like that for you. Hey, Fortnite's alright, you know. I'll keep it on. I'll keep it like this for now. I like the iron sight on this, but it's a shame the gun's not better. 30 round mag. Joking. I just can't seem to kill anyone out of them. I'm mainly just trying to shoot the vehicles, to be honest. I don't think it can be that accurate and free aim on this. It's not like something you feel like you've got complete control over it. This game. It's like the windows aren't smashing though, that's the thing. Police helicopter. Didn't need to do that. What time are we on? Got 7 minutes. I'm looking forward to the revamp street of the community series.
Yes, as long as there's something good in them. In the series.
Like, that's weird, like the ADS, the magnification on the iron sight for the M16 is more than what it is with a FAL. Do that to get the cops off me. Guys, welcome if you've just joined us. The community series is going to get a revamp today. So that's what we're going to be checking out. So yeah, welcome if you've just joined us. Might as well. I'm going to invite Shadow if you want to check out these jobs with us. Welcome if you've just joined us, we're just waiting for this to update, aren't we? In fact, I'm going to start restarting it now. So I'm actually quite looking forward to seeing what they've done with the community series. You'll be gambling until reset. I always restart the game just because it's... Sometimes when you jump from session to session, you don't always have everything there on the menu. Especially when we get new community series stuff. No, not just yet. Rockstar Games has given you some clothes. Thank you, Rockstar. Really do appreciate it. Hopefully we don't have to wait too much longer.
You got a problem? Honey, I will break your face.
I think it happened earlier last week, you know, the weekly update, but now I've actually gone to restart the game a bit earlier. It's not updated earlier.
I think I've started because I got like
Oh, I've just
what that
restarted the game.
battery. Man, they got the regular.
Does my stream keep buffering? I'm going to take the timer off before I forget. Oh, it has updated. It has updated. Right, so there's one thing that I want to go and check. I mean, let's check this straight away, yeah? Let's just check this straight away. Jobs, play job, community jobs, stunt races. So, it says I've already done that. And I've already done that, so that's definitely been in before. So they brought back some old jobs. The thing is, some of these I have played, but it's just not tactical to play them on Taller Fall. I think we may have played this before it got put in. See, I'm not sure now. Because this creator, we've definitely played a lot of his races before, and I think the same with this guy. Open wheel sand racing, they brought it back. They've actually brought it back. That is crazy, you know, we've got to play that. That's crazy. Some of these have been in before, though. I will say that much. Be nice to actually get some new ones in. I thought we were going to get some new ones, but maybe not this week, I guess. It's crazy, you know. Sent you an invite to my session. Shall I spin the wheel? We don't care about the wheels today, do we? Right. So this is interesting, right? If this were any other bit of clothing, I would not be that bothered about it. And to be honest, I'm not even that bothered about it anyway, but since I'm able to show it to you, I might as well go and have a look at it. So if I go to my wardrobe, hopefully it's here, by the way. I don't want to have to contact Rockstar support. So if I go to tops, it is in bomber jackets. Where's bomber jackets? No idea. Bomber jackets. There it is, look. I don't have to go to Rockstar support. So this is a jacket that you get rewarded with if you ever add your community, well, your custom job put into the community series, or if you ever get your job put into the community series. I probably could have explained that better. Kind of stumbled over my words a little bit, but there it is. In fact, I'll go over it again since I did that much of a poor job. So you get this jacket if you ever had a job in the community series, you know, which you made, or you go into... Why can't I explain this properly? You know when I'm making videos, this is what this is like. I'm recording this, by the way. So you get this jacket if you ever had a job that you made put into the community series, or in the future, if you ever get one put in it, you'll be rewarded with this. So if you ever had a job in the community series, this should be in your wardrobe under bomber jackets. So let's put it on. Let's have a look. It looks all right, I guess. I don't know, it's not my sort of thing, but it's better than nothing. I like it to have, well, I would have liked, it's got CS on the side, actually, for community series, but I would have liked it to be a bit more obvious.
Business isn't exactly booming, you know.
There you go. Yeah, my character looks like a mong.
If I get sucked over a MILF website,
You know what? It's not that bad. I might actually wear this for a fair bit. I like the colours. I like the colours. And I'm not a big fan of this style of jacket, so... Got the yellow buttons. They look alright. I like the black and the white. And I like the yellow. It's a similar sort of yellow to what I use on my channel colours, actually. Can you even open the jackets? How do you even do that? Is it in appearance? No idea. Yeah, you can, look. There you go, you can open it. Autumn's... I've completely forgot you could do that, mate. There you go, look. I'm going to keep it closed, though. Are you in my lobby, Street?
Yeah.
Do you want to come and have a look at the jacket?
Yep. Well.
Pacific Standard Varsity. Let me have a look at that. It is, isn't it? It's a bit different though. It's a bit different. It's the same sort of colour, isn't it? The shoulders look a bit different on it from the images that I'm looking at. Like the shoulders are straighter. It's the same colours though, put it that way. And it's a similar sort of jacket. Very similar. Yeah, straight. What do you think of it, straight? Oh, you've actually got it on. Yeah, look, it's not the exact same, is it? Like the actual design of the jacket's a bit different, but it's the same sort of colour scheme.
Like, it's just the where the pockets are, they're not. Yours are white and the others are yellow. Pretty much it's the same. It's just a change, like a few things on it.
God, that. Just gonna run around. Just... Jump in the car park. I need a thumbnail. I'm gonna upload this as a video, because why not? Might as well, since I've actually got it.
Isn't that like a login bonus?
What, this jacket I've got on?
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's
Oh.
It's you get rewarded with this jacket, Street, if you get one of your jobs put into the community series.
Ah. Yeah, because I didn't watch any videos, so I didn't, really.
I mean, I'm not
Yeah,
that bothered about it. I mean, I guess it's better than nothing, but I didn't really. Getting your job in the community series is good enough. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And it's not like that I ever made that job with the intention of it ever going in there either. Just made it for fun. I mean, I've made loads of them, haven't I? So.
Plus, plus you thought killers take a piss out of you.
What's that?
I still find that funny.
Sounded a bit quiet then on my end.
But when Killer said one of your jobs are in the community service, and you're like, nah.
Yeah, because
Like, yeah.
I was editing that very one that got put in it. That's why I was making it into a random race. It's raining now. Brilliant.
Yeah, take the 50 green cash. Really don't need that turn ball.
First person gameplay of the jackets. And because there's nothing to do on this game, I'm just going to shoot these up in my jacket.
Oh, my clothing. I don't need it.
You know, this is what people do outside the casino, isn't it? Just kill everybody. All the NPCs. More white and different logos. Yeah, but the actual style of the jacket's different as well.
Mm.
Well, it's the same. It's a similar sort of style, but the actual jacket is different. Like the model of the jacket is different. On that one, it's like they've used two different templates for it. Shit in the dead cop.
$39? Jesus.
Oh. I need to shoot you straight.
Friendly
Oh, I
fire.
actually don't
Friendly
like playing
fire.
third person. Why is it locking onto street? I'm like, I've got the cops on me and it's locking onto street.
That's it. Friendly fire. Friendly fire.
I can't even look that far up.
I remember the days of GTA when you call cops off the next minute you get them on to you again. Haven't had that for a while. Yeah, plus there's nothing else to do on GTA.
Working my way up to a 5-star wanted level.
Because I'm with Battlefield now, they've just gone just on fire. Like just
No, there's a single player in
game.
this new one.
Oh, right. Was that, was it the 2040?
2042 was
$3.
multiplayer only, yeah.
Ah, yeah.
I actually like 2042 in a way. I just think it's very poorly executed. I mean, they changed like fundamental things that just should not have changed. But in terms of the gunplay and the movement, I actually quite... Look, I'm a tac sprint enjoyer. I think tac sprint should replace regular sprints. Get rid of regular sprints. Just make it so you've got permanent tac sprints. I'm nearly dead. Brilliant.
This was the
The,
last
light
Battlefield
bulb.
I played. Cause it was when I was doing that Games of Gold. It was that Battlefield 1. That was the last Battlefield game I played.
BF1 were alright. It's just... I just feel like that game's not as... There's a lot of good attention to detail in that game, put it that way, but I feel like the game's not actually as good as what people say it is, and I think...
Yeah.
I seem to remember at the time as well, lots of people only playing it because of, you know, well, Infinite Warfare. Don't know why I'm still going with this. I just couldn't shoot. I had no ammo in it. Oh, it's a Mark II, that's why. There you go, that's the jacket, I guess. Anybody's bothered about it. First 5 stars with the Community Series jacket. I want something else for that, Rockstar. Hope you're watching. Run around in here, maybe get a thumbnail from in here. I'm only uploading the video because I've got the jacket. Not everybody that makes content's got the jacket, so it's just, why not? I actually rate this though. How do I save this as an outfit? Because there's definitely ones that, like this for example. I want to delete race, yes. CSJ, Community Series jacket. I don't know. It's... I don't mind them rewarding me with stuff like this, but I don't know about wearing it because it makes you kind of look like a knobhead because it's like one of those things like, look at me, look what I've done.
Look at me, I'm very special. Top of
But I think it
jacket.
looks alright. I feel like I feel like this is it's not quite on the same level, but look, for some old heads out there, yeah. This is like getting Recon in 2008 on Halo 3. This is what this is like. In a way.
I'll be back.
Just a lot less iconic. I need to turn my sensitivity back up. I mean, I tracked those cars fairly well, didn't I? I mean, that was free aim. Right, we're actually going to play a job, but nobody's online though. Like, I was hoping Liam was going to be on.
I was like, I thought Killer would have been on by saying he's at work.
Oh my god.
Having fun there, Shadow.
I'm going to die again. I need to buy ammo. Where's all ammo?
What's in it?
Right, the thing is with these community jobs, I swear we played them before, yeah? Sandy Shore Stadium, yeah, that was a good one. I can't remember Panto Roller Coaster. We played that before. I want to say we played that before as well. Well, obviously,
Because I got that.
but in the community series. The thing is, from that creator, we played lots of his races before, so.
Because they got that F1 track on the beach.
Yeah,
don't they?
what, do you want to play that again?
No.
Well, guess what, Street? You shouldn't have reminded me because I forgot all about that. Like, fancy doing a revamp of the community series and you're just going to bring back races that have already been in it. These aren't new ones.
No, so
And
they've
you bring
gotten
back
lazy and just
open
went,
wheel
"Eh."
sand racing. And this is the one where you had the NPCs walking on the beach. And you had to go around the circuit twice because one lap was too short. So 2 laps of the circuit is 1 lap. If that makes sense.
Jeez.
So we've got to do 10 laps of this. No, open wheel. Open wheel, sorry. Proximity chat coming to Fortnite, is it? Got to verify your age though, no doubt. Have you got early access, Shadow, for Battlefield? And Autumns. If you're still there, Autumns.
He's flexing the jacket.
Flexing these jacks? You make me sound like a knob. Look, the NPCs are there, look.
Yeah.
Look.
As long as I hit them on the bastards, be right.
Remember when we first played this?
Like, seriously, F1 cars on the beach? Really?
Because when they first put this in, we were all expecting a lot more to happen with the community series than this, because, you know, we'd got people like Ruffy covering a lot of the good jobs that people had made throughout the years, and they go and throw this in. There we go, that's 1 lap. 2 laps is 1 lap. Don't have early access. I think you can get it by watching streamers though, can't you? I think you've only got to watch for like, is it 30 minutes? It might be longer than 30 minutes, might be 1 hour. New world record apparently. Very much doubt that. This has already been in before. Maybe they just, the times have reset. A thrilling race in the community series. Whoa. Guess what? It's not over yet. There's 2 laps, there's 1 lap. I made a track where 2 laps was 1 lap. You should be able to make tracks as short as this, but
Well, yeah, you got that bloody, don't know how it works, the waypoint. Oh, got this play backside.
amazing. Solid revamp for Rockstar. Solid. Shadow Gamer's got the world record, apparently. I didn't even mean to bring this up. Somebody else is already on it. Global. Me and somebody else. Shall we play one more? 'Cause I can't really remember that. Panto Roller Coaster. I think we may have played it before.
What in the wild guy?
Let's do 2 laps, whatever. Because we're not going to play some of the ones that we've already played.
Than that.
Plus, we're all not here anyway. We could just always play them another week.
Hmm.
Custom Panzer.
Which one shall I take?
GTA World, welcome. Get rid of Discord and private party chat. What, you think everyone should be in game chat? Sprinter, welcome.
This is sketchy. Oh my god, that looks so sketchy. I'm sorry, Neil, that's gonna be bad. Hey, caught it!
You've just knocked me off right before the checkpoint. I've not even got that checkpoint.
Oh my, I'm glad I stopped. I didn't know I'd been taken out as well.
You know what? Lots of people like the Panto, yeah? Not me. I can't stand the Panto. I can't stand the Panto. You know what? This job would be a million times better if you were in a Kalahari.
Yeah, place that would be. Oh shit! Oh yeah, I'm off. Oh, for God's sake, I did it again.
I mean, it's not much of a roller coaster, really, is it? I mean, you've got these bumps, and that's about it. Oh no! Oh no!
Did you overshoot a corner or did you?
Nah, I just the bumps
hit the
messed me up.
Yeah, that's what happened to me. Oh, this bump's gonna screw me over. Oh, no, it hasn't. Oh my god.
Oh. I was going to rear end him then. In fact, the way that palm tree, just in case you do collide with that part of it.
Imagine this as a Kalahari cross.
Nah, it's not a good enough track. It's too complex.
Yeah, true.
New fastest lap. Personal best. Oh.
Personal best. Whoa. That was so sketchy.
Oh, rip shadow.
Oh, I got slipstream. Don't want that. Know how bad that is. Oh my god, Shadow is so lucky. Oh, he hit it on his spoiler, but yep, oh my god, he saved himself. Is it me or does them ramps they're built often on an angle? Yeah, it looks like that.
Yeah, they are a little bit. That's what messes you up, you know, when you land. She gets to one side more than the other.
Oh no! Oh,
I don't know why I'm doing
yeah.
shit tricks like that. I'm not a million miles in front. Is it Shadow catching me up? Yeah. I think we may have played that before, but I can't really remember it, so I can't honestly say whether or not we have.
Feels like similar to one of the tracks that we've played.
The team is now working on a substantial increase in server capacity, which will reduce your time in the queue. Thank you for your continued patience as we work to get as many of you into the game as soon as possible.
I didn't mind that, give it a look.
What else? What else? What else? That one. Since we've not played it, we've definitely played the other one, and I don't think we've actually played it whilst it's been in the community series. I'm sure one of us has got it bookmarked. I think Taller4 might have had it bookmarked. In fact, Rip Taller4, I know.
Rip box of garlic.
Right, this is definitely going on one lap. We're doing third random.
Bat.
Next one, what's it going to be?
Give me a
The
custom.
Vesti 8. You
Got
know what? I think
champion.
I accidentally skipped a Sultan, but because the Sultan comes up saying classic anyways, custom anyway. So I thought it was. In fact, I think we have played this. I thought it's a stock. I'm not sure about it now. I'm not sure about this race.
Yeah,
There's been
guys,
that many, and some of them aren't really that memorable. So. Is everyone in? We all got quick cars.
I'm in the champion. I'm in the champion.
Slid out there.
Ho, ho, ho. That if that sign was not there, you'd been off the track.
pipes. Remember when my streams used to glitch out in the pipes? Who remembers those days?
Yeah, I remember them.
Oh. I've just done that, looking at my stream to see if the pipes are glitching. Obviously not.
Oh, I think I screwed myself here. No, I haven't.
Squeeze through there.
Oh, I just nicked the barrier.
Oh, I didn't see you coming through there. I don't know why I did. I even saw that coming up. Thought I'd be fine, but I deserve to come last at this point. Profile of a
Yeah, I didn't really mind that track.
Yeah, it's the right one. It's not the best one that we played in it, is it? But we definitely played worse.
One that deserved to be in the bin.
Right, we've already played all of the others. In fact, it says I haven't played some of these, but I want to say I definitely played them on Taller 4. That's why they're not ticked. Primos. Right, I think that's going to be it for this week's stream because there's nothing else to do. And I'm going to get uploading this video because I've got to do a bit of editing. Saying that I've already recorded it because it's just from this stream anyway. So, yeah. If you did enjoy, feel free to leave a like and also subscribe for more content. Hopefully next week there's a bit more to do. I mean, I was actually looking forward to this week, but I don't know, it kind of fell flat with the jobs that they'd put in because they were just ones that have already been in the community series. And with the way they were bigging it up yesterday, it seemed like we're going to get a lot more than just this jacket. I mean, the jacket's cool, but barely anyone's got the jacket. How many jobs have been put in the community series? I mean, there'll be, what, a couple of hundred players that have got this jacket. It's whatever. And I guess, I mean, that's cool if you've got it, but, you know, there's been like, how many people have played this game? Where's the concept for everyone else? It's the same old boring jobs. Well, they're not all boring, but bringing back some of them for no reason.
Yeah,
This is what I'm on about. This one. and you know exactly which one I'm going to. Where is it? I've gone to the wrong thing entirely.
And plus
This.
they ruined it because of
This.
them releasing
Why
the
is
vehicles.
this a thing in the community series again? Why? You know, when you're looking forward to the community series revamp and you log in, you see what's in there, and this thing is back. It's like, Rockstar have done me again. They've done me again. Anyway, if you did enjoy, guys, feel free to leave a like and also subscribe for more content. I appreciate it if you watched all the way through, because not many people have been lately. So yeah, roll on GTA 6, I guess. Roll on GTA 6. Well, unlike Battlefield, I actually don't think the hype for GTA 6 is that fake or that forced either. So, whereas with Battlefield, people are desperate for a new game, and whether Battlefield 6 is going to deliver or not is another question. I don't think it will. Will GTA 6 deliver? I mean,
Hey there, see you at the
I mean,
next meeting.
I'm 90% certain it will, you know what I mean? I mean, there's always that bit of uncertainty, I guess, but it's not like Battlefield where it's like, I'm 30%, well, in fact, I'm 90% sure that game's not going to take off like everybody thinks it is. So, yeah. Who knows, I could be wrong.
Mm.
And with
It could
Battlefield 6,
slyly-
honestly, I hope I am wrong, but I don't think I will be, unfortunately. So, yeah. Guys, I know I've said this before. Leave a like. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Say goodbye, Street. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye. See ya.